AK-74 style on the table with Annihilator 5X combo. So this is going to be AK-74 video. Not so fast. Let me put that down. As you can see from the title, there will be something about the Easter 2020, right? Very strange times we are living in these days, guys. And I want to go back to the discussion we had on the Facebook and on the Instagram yesterday when the news broke out that in some states, this is not happening in all states. In some states, the local governments, either governors, mayors, or some other officials are dictating which businesses can stay open, what they can sell, what is essential, what is not essential. Basically, in my commentary, I put it that to me, this insanity has to end. Officials, government has no business to decide who is essential, who is not, and what can stay and what cannot stay open. This is insanity. Everything is basically driven to on the scientists and their projections or models which they're using, and we know now for sure that they constantly changing and adjusting and trimming down those projections. All their projections were wrong, all of them. No matter what model they were running, they were wrong, and we have been told lies. Or you can say they made a mistake. I tell you something, guys. I use ballistic softwares daily. On the one built into the cache, but I use them on the computers, laptops and things like this. And if you will put the garbage in to any of those softwares, it doesn't matter which one, you will get the garbage out results, faulty results. And when you go and pull that trigger on the round, immediately you will be corrected by the real life settings because you're missing a target. And these are very advanced softwares. You got tons of options. I'm not going to bore you to death on it, but this is the same with those models run by those scientists. If they put the garbage in, they're getting the garbage out data, which was proven over and over again that the results on the ground were not reflecting what those scientists were telling us. So now how we react to it, like if I made a mistake on my data, I correct this data and I'm getting a better results. And again, I can make the mistake once, maybe twice, but I'm not changing it constantly, and I'm constantly off by, if you look at their original projections, they were off by fourfold with their projections. That's horrible. It's not even close. Like imagine you're shooting at the 800 yards target and you are like, your bullet impacts at the 2 miles mark or something. That's just insane. Anyhow, all those projections are driving policies set by those, I hope that at least they're looking at the projections and they're really trying to protect someone. But the discussion is too, why some businesses are essential, why are not, and who is deciding about it. As you know, this is affecting the people's lives, or you can see it from the local business. They're getting basically pulverized because of those actions set by motion by the governments. So the question, of course, is this okay or not? In my eyes, this is completely not okay. And people who defending the governments and their decisions are saying, well, we have to protect the people from being stupid, or we have to protect X amount of the people from decisions and things like this because they cannot think for themselves. And first of all, who gives you the right to decide about the life or death for the other people? But also it brings back the question, if you are ready to surrender your freedom, any kind of freedom, to the government because you think they will make the better decision for you, then maybe you don't deserve that freedom in the first place. Also, another question is, when this madness stop? Just another headline from Michigan, the governor now issued the executive order, and it says that you cannot even take your car and drive and visit your friends if you would like to, or you cannot go to your vacation home. Again, when this ends, when it's enough for you to say, no, this is too much. I'm telling you guys, with every freedom comes great responsibility. Yes, you should be responsible, I get that, but you also have freedom to make stupid decisions. But the moment you're surrendering that freedom and you're depending on someone else to decide for you, you are not free, you are a slave. You are a slave of the system. So that's basically my point on all of this. And I don't defend the Walmart or Target, because the core of the article was that the Walmart is being told that they cannot sell clothes or the electronics in their stores. They can only sell food. And to be honest with you, my take on this, everything should be open. Every business who wants to be open should be allowed to be open, and it's up to you. Hey, you want to go and do the shopping in the store A, B, C, D, or mom and pop, it should be your freedom of choice. It shouldn't be a government telling you which store you can shop and which store you cannot shop. And that's basically boils down to that. And that's it. Now, going back to the wishes, guys, I just want to wish you all happy Easter. There are some strange times right now we are living in, but the things will get better. The things are getting better. And yes, if you're watching to some media, the world is coming to the end. There is a Death Star on the horizon, the volcanoes are erupting, and horrible things are happening. But you always have to sort out the BS coming out, the bullshit coming out from the TV, and look for the positive things. We are all here together. We are one great community. Hopefully you are staying healthy, and I wish you to stay healthy, and to all of you, to your families, and to everyone. And we will get through this. This is not the end of the world. There will be life after, and I strongly believe that we will go back to normal. But we have to keep an eye on the politicians, what they're doing, and because they are always on that power trip. They taste that power, and if you watch the Lord of the Rings, nobody wants to give away that my precious, and they are drunk on power right now. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. And of course they are overdosing on the stupidity pills, and common sense is gone. But that was happening before as well. Either way, just want to wish you happy Easter, have fun. And for me, guys, speaking about the putting the things into the perspective, someone said that if Jesus would be on the face of the earth today, he would use the AK-47 style of the weapon. For me, that's totally not true. He will probably stick to the AK-74 because the AK-47 was like an Old Testament. This is the New Testament. This is the new generation. So with that being said, thank you for watching. As always, thank you for being with us. Please subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you guys. Have a one hell of a outstanding Easter.